I'm a mother of two. My husband and I live in Bay Village, and we like to be outside as much as possible.
Whether it's to the beach, go on a hike, ride bikes.
We like to do art, and we love to be with our kids. Hawk and Zett have a beautiful relationship. We joke that they are like old fishing buddies. They're definitely best friends. Zett was born on Valentine's Day, and he was happy, healthy, perfect little baby, 6 pounds, cutest little thing. He had a great first 3 weeks of his life. He was the perfect little newborn. And then at 3 weeks, he started vomiting after every feed, and it was projectile vomiting, which is alarming because you don't expect it from a 3-week-old. And so I'd called the pediatrician, and they said, that's not normal, you need to take him in. And so we did, and it was about 12 hours in the ER, them trying to figure out what was going on.
The worst part, honestly, it was probably the worst point in my life when the doctors had to ask me and Renee to step out. I didn't know it at the time, but they were resuscitating him.
It turns out Zett had sudden cardiac arrest, and they were able to revive him and bring him back to us. And they kind of pulled us out of the room at one point and sat us down and told us that, like the worst news a parent could have. He might not make it through, and we weren't out of the woods, but they were going to try their best. And it wasn't until one of the doctors came in and saw what was going on, and he was looking at the monitor and looking at the baby and putting all the pieces together, and he knew right away. He goes, he's in SVT. We need to convert this baby fast.
When I came into Zett's room, his heart rate was 250, and his EKG showed something that we would call a narrow complex tachycardia. This is very common. That's why it was easy for me to diagnose. The most common age for supraventricular tachycardia or fast heartbeats is 0 to 4 months. It's one of those amazing things that you do as an electrophysiologist is when you take somebody that is near death, and with one intervention, you're able to bring him back.
Zett's prognosis is really good. It's the best case scenario. And he didn't need to have surgery just yet, and he may not ever need to have surgery.
When you look at Zett, you don't see anything wrong with him. Had we not had alert people who were really paying attention, our outcome could have been completely different. So the Heart Association is so important to us because they help train people to understand what to look for and what to recognize, and then wonderful people who reach out and help you through during your times of need. I'm grateful to the American Heart Association for helping save my nephew's life.
Still to this day, every time Zett gives me a hug, I pull him a little bit closer because there was that period of time where I couldn't do it. So I'm reminded every single time I hug him about that time he was in that ICU bed.
Think back to his grandfather, George Zett, who actually passed of a sudden cardiac arrest in 1976, and how far we've come that in 2018 they knew what to do. He wasn't one of the casualties, he was one of the survivors, and we're so grateful to be on that end of it.
I couldn't thank the American Heart Association enough. Supporting an association like this literally saves lives, and I know that firsthand.
I have happy heart.
Yes, you do have a happy heart.